What's up, YouTube? Just got back in the house and I'm going back out. It's 3:11 a.m. right now. I'm going back out in 2 hours because that's when the gym opens. Then, after I'm done working out, I'm gonna come home and go to sleep. Uh, Something that I got done telling one of my homeboys earlier, and something that I have to tell people on a regular basis, outside of YouTube, usually my friends and usually people that are new to this path, right? They learn a little bit of information, they go outside, and they meet people who they think have potential, and then they get excited. Felix, I'm not making this video to make fun of you. Don't worry. I'm making this video because there's a lot of people. One guy commented recently. This was the dude who said he wanted to sacrifice himself for the younger generation. And then he finally went outside and saw that would be a horrible idea because most people just don't fucking get it. You would be dying for no reason. You would be dying in obscurity. But, and as you guys can see by my tea bags and my sugar, I stay with the tea, man. Yeah, long-time followers know that at one point in time I was addicted to soda. I've switched to more healthier alternatives. You feel me? Anyways, getting back to my points. You guys get moon eyes because y'all get excited. Y'all meet people who y'all think have a brain, who y'all think have potential. But there have been a lot of intelligent people in the world who just never fucking get it. Okay? This is not an easy path to follow. Okay? A lot of people begin this path, then they go outside. They see that almost nobody's taking this path. They see how hard it is, and then they deviate from it and they give up. My old Discord server, somebody gave me that server. The dude who gave me the server, shout out to Abe. People who found the channel through Pirate 101, y'all know who Abe is. Let me just make sure my shit's not overheating. I don't want to turn the fan up any louder than I need to. But yeah, those of y'all that are here from Pirate 101 who found the channel through Pirate 101, y'all know who Abe is. He DM'd me on Discord and said, Chris, this path is too hard. I'm giving up on it. I said, okay. Then Glenn told Abe, hey, if you're going to give up, give Chris your server. He gave me his server, then he fucking left. And yeah, that was one of the... I talked to him one more time after that, and then that was the last time I spoke to him. The last chick I dated long term, right? She didn't directly say... Well, actually, this is what happened. I told her that, and keep in mind, this was 3 years ago. Oh yeah, I gotta turn the fucking fan up. It's starting to get a little hot. I told her that where we're at right now, and keep in mind that was 3 years ago. That was my last long-term relationship. Well, 4 years ago, actually. Was my last long-term relationship. And this is actually the major reason why I'm kind of just taking my time right now. I'm not rushing into any more. I want my next one to be my last one. This is a major reason why, okay? I told her bluntly that where we're at right now, this is the easiest point that we're going to have in our lives. The path gets harder from here because there's a lot to be done. Now, I continued it on my own. Well, not on my own. My closest friends continued with me. But we continued this as a small group. And when I told her that, I could tell she was expecting this to get easier. And, you know, then after that conversation, I've realized something important. I've realized the final step that I was missing, and I'm going to give you guys some free lunch. Sure, why not? Yeah, I got to turn the fan up some more. My laptop really wants to overheat. But yeah, apparently me turning on the fucking camera really cranks up the battery. But the last part that I was missing that I finally figured out was that you have to relinquish control to gain control. You can't. I'm just looking at my temperature. I don't want my laptop to overheat because it'll corrupt the fucking file. Sorry if you guys hear the fan. I might just buffer the noise out later if I want to post render this. But essentially, you can't tell human beings what to do. You can't order human beings around. That was a relationship, and all of my past relationships were like this. I would kind of tell my girlfriends everything, and they liked that I was giving them guidance. They liked that I was telling them what to do. They liked that they didn't really need to think too much for themselves. Yeah. You got the feminist movement, independence, bullshit. Women like to submit to that guy. And that's part of the problem. When women have high interest in you, they want to submit to you. They want to become reliant on you. But that's a problem. Because the final step that I had to realize is you can't tell people what to do. You can influence them and you can guide them that way, but as far as like directly giving them orders and directly giving them commands, you can't be doing that. The path is all about freedom, and the path is all about understanding natural law. And the main violation of natural law is ordering people around, telling people what to do. I've thrown little hits here and there, but law enforcement officers wear stars as badges for a reason. Okay? No more free lunch. I'ma just leave that at that. So I basically told her that, like, I'm not gonna be ordering you around anymore, and this is what you guys gotta understand about women. When a woman starts to date you, they're dating you for the person that they met, that they knew when the relationship began. So me telling her that I'm not gonna give her orders anymore, I'm not gonna tell her what to do anymore, that changed the dynamic of the relationship, and then the relationship ended literally a few days later. Might have been the same day, actually. I think that turned into an argument. But, so yeah, when the dynamic of the relationship changes, the relationship ends, is what it is. And again, I understand why all of my exes liked me telling them everything, because this path is really, really fucking hard, and almost nobody is walking this path. They're probably not going to find another guy walking this path who's going to give them information like I was, especially if they've evolved to the point I evolved to, when you realize you can't order other human beings around. This is, again, why you people have to understand the difference between a human and an animal. Animals and humans are not the same. Animals and humans abide by a different set. Well, not necessarily. Everything in the universe follows universal law. However, animals are animals and humans are humans. You can tell an animal what to do with no consequences. You order a human being around, there's natural consequences for that. It's just different. You know, moons are not stars, stars are not planets, planets are not moons, humans are not animals, right? This new generation shit of everything is the same is, you guys gotta understand, it's insanity. It's an insane ideology that's intended to keep you guys in the wrong direction. You motherfuckers are being taught that men and women are the same, that humans and animals are the same, that there's no differences between anything, that we're all the fucking same, and that's just not fucking true. But getting back to the point of this, and this goes with what I'm saying for the video, because everybody isn't the same, that's why almost nobody gets it. There's what, 8 billion people on the planet right now? Let me rephrase the question. How many people of that 8 billion do y'all think fully understand who haven't sided with the ruling class? Because there's plenty of people well, there's not plenty of people that get it, but what I'm trying to say is that a lot of the people who get it have already picked a side. A lot of the people who get it are already working with the people that make sure you don't get it. How many people do you think is left that get it that have not sided with the ruling elite? You guys have to really understand, like, you guys just gotta understand that everything has been put in place to ensure you don't get it, and that even if you do get it, there's other influences around that try to make you give up on this path. And most of the people that understand some of it initially, they give up later on. Or even if they don't give up later on, they're influenced and to be tricked into violating natural law. And yeah, not going to be a long video because, you know, I do want to take a short nap before I go to the gym, and then I'm going to come back and sleep as long as I need to sleep, and my shit is overheating a bit. But yeah, man, a lot of you guys that get moon eyes when y'all begin this path, and I get it, right? I understand. When I first started, I was on some I want to save everybody bullshit as well. We all go through that initially. But after a couple of years of going outside, of going to the source, and you just realized almost nobody can get it, almost nobody can walk this path, that's when you begin to just tone it in, and you begin to only focus on those who can get it. I get it, man. Some of y'all have best friends. Some of y'all have girlfriends, boyfriends. Some of y'all have family members. Y'all have people that y'all are close to who y'all want to take this path with you. But unfortunately, I've made 10 videos talking about why you need to cut off weak energy. Eventually, you're going to get to the point to where you realize, damn, if I want to go further, I need to leave these people behind so that I can naturally attract what I am, which means naturally attract people walking this path. Weak energy has an influence on you that's subtle and gradual, even if you don't realize it. And as long as you keep those people around, people who are on this path are not going to be attracted to you. People who are on this path are going to want nothing to do with you because you're keeping around the other fucking orc fodder that's bringing you down. Crabs in the bucket. As above, so below. Another natural example. If you get it, you get it, and the metaphor is clear. Again, Felix, I'm not making this video for you specifically. There's a lot of people who need to see this video. And yeah, I think I'm going to leave it at that because I'm honestly not even tired, to be honest. I might not even take a nap. I might honestly just go outside, right? Go outside the house, get some more fresh air. Oh, yeah, by the way, to the dude who says I'm still living in a hotel, I'm in a house. This isn't a hotel. But 80% of my videos I make in my room. 19% I make in the car, and 1% I make in a different location of the house. Like when I first moved in here, my first couple of videos were in a different location of the house. But yeah, I might go outside and walk around in the middle of the night in the streets of Baltimore. Yeah. When you got these though, man, people don't mess with you. I'm lean as fuck right now. Yeah. When you got these, people don't mess with you, man. Is what it is. But yeah, you guys have a good night, man. And I know some of y'all are gonna disagree with this video. Some of y'all are still gonna try to bring your closest friends in on this path and bring some of your family members in on this path. Give it a couple of years. You'll see why it's a waste of time. And when you grow strong, because it's a process, right? Life is a marathon. It's an evolutionary process. Evolution never stops. You either evolve or you devolve. When you begin this path, you're either going to realize you got to cut everybody else out so you can now attract other people who are going to evolve with you, or you're going to keep those people in your lives while trying to take this path, and the energy is going to contradict, and they're going to bring you right back down to their level. So a lot of y'all who have been here for a while, y'all realize this. I'm really mostly making this video for some of the newer people who come on my channel and say all kinds of, I'm not even going to call it ridiculous, because I get it. I understand. I get it. My first couple of years walking this path, I tried to get my friends at the time involved with this path, and eventually I just realized it's a waste of time. I never tried to get my family involved with this path because I knew as a child they would never get it. But you go outside, you make new bonds with new people, and you hope to bring them with you. But that doesn't really happen. You gotta leave those people behind, and then when you're walking alone, you'll naturally attract other people walking in the same direction, and then these are the people you make your closest friends. Shout out to the squad. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm not sleepy. I was gonna take a nap, but I have a lot of fucking energy, so I'm either gonna go for a walk or maybe watch a movie. Catch you guys in the next video.